G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. So there's a massive post just over an hour ago on the Kabam forums. Now this is really the first sort of concrete information we have about 7-star Ascension, because we know that's coming in next year, early next year. They mentioned it in the Battleground Brawl at the Summoners Fest, but we didn't really know much about it. But this is sort of what they've told us today. So there's two main things to take away from it, which is that you'll be able to actually get basically retroactive rewards, and that basically means you'll get, for every crystal you open from now on, you'll get rewards in the future that you'll be able to use to ascend your current 7 stars. And then the main thing is, and the other thing, which we already actually knew, was that all these new champions that are coming out, starting with Spider-Man, Pavita, and Lizards from this month, will be able to be ascendable if you get them like as new champions. And that includes Doctor Strange, who's going to be a rework that comes out in January. So there's a lot of new champions that will be able to be ascendable like straight off the bat. Now Spider-Man is in the double track, and they said that double track event champs will be able to be ascendable to Ascension level 1. They did mention there'll be 11 levels of Ascension, unless they're going to change that. At the moment it's going to be 11. And also Lizard. So Lizard is sort of the main one that I was talking about, because he was like the big Summoners Fest champion. So if you get Lizard from the Titan pool from between December and Ascension being launched, so like December to March probably, if you get Lizard in that window from the Titan Crystal, you will be able to ascend him once Ascension goes live. And then the other massive thing that they announced was this 7-star Ascension Crystal. Now, this is sort of, I think, going to be like the new Titan Crystal in a way, in terms of like the main crystal to aim for in the game. Because but in the same time, it's going to be very different from the Titan Crystal, because I don't think there's going to be any new champions in this Ascension Crystal. I think that they're going to be established 7 stars that are only in the base pool, that if you get the correct resources from this crystal, you'll be able to ascend them. Again, this is very new. They're not even going to call it the Ascension Crystal. That's just like the work in progress name. But this crystal actually only features 6 champions. And then later on, there's going to be 30 additional currently ownable 7 stars, and the January Saga Chase champion, which we don't know who that will be. Could be anyone. Let me know what your predictions for this quote will be, by the way. The Saga Chase champion for January, because obviously the one for this saga was Stealth Spidey, which we haven't even got yet. But unless I'm thinking of the wrong champion, I think it's Stealth Spidey. But then yeah, there's gonna be a new one in January, Chase champion. So he'll be able to be ascendable from that, which would be great, or he or she. And then there'll be another 29, well, 30, maybe 30 plus the saga, but there'll be a lot of champions that will be able to be ascendable. So it'll be interesting how they roll that out. But the main thing to take away from this video is that you should be opening your 7 stars like right now, as of today. They actually implemented this yesterday, I think. Yeah, this is something we've been discussing for a while. We are able to do this retroactively yesterday. So if we switch to the game now, so I'll show you what will happen from now on if you open a 7-star, because I have quite a few shards. I think I've just saved up because I haven't really been inclined to open any basics. There's no one I really need from this crystal at the moment. I've been holding out, I think, for the December update, because I know there's a lot of not new champions, but there's a lot of champions being added to the base pool from like the from previous events that you'll be able to get, and some of those I don't have yet. But I'll show you what happens if we actually open a 7-star. It should be a duplicate. Be a bit embarrassing if it's not. Okay, great. North Star, he's definitely a duplicate. And what you'll see is it's actually the same as normal. You're not going to actually get anything else from it. It's going to be normal. It's not going to give you anything right now, because you can't do anything right now. You can't ascend 7 stars right now. It's not implemented into the game yet. But as soon as I open that crystal, Kabam servers know I got a North Star, right? They know I've got a duplicate copy of North Star. And so when Ascension goes live, we assume in March, I'll be getting the shards towards my first Ascension crystal. And so the more 7 stars you open and the more duplicates you get, the more shards you'll have for the Ascension crystal, which will give you champions, which will give you the resources you can get to ascend your first 7 stars. I know it's very complicated, but that's how it's going to work. And that's going to be the same for Titan crystals. And you'll actually get more Ascension shards if you get a Max Sig Titan. Now, I'm not going to open any Titan crystals right now, because I literally have everyone in this crystal right now. And that's the problem with a lot of people right now, is that they have pretty much everyone in this crystal, because the Titan shards are so easy to get now from various different game modes. I have everyone in this crystal, I think, except Cassandra Nova, I think. Now, so I'm not like super fussed about not having Cassandra, although she's a very good champion. But I'm sort of I'll at least wait until this resets. This is going to reset in 11 days. Now, what I'm going to do personally is probably just open these Titan crystals until I get Lizard. And because Lizard, you'll be able to ascend if you pull him from the Titan crystal. When Ascension goes live, we assume in March, they'll know that I got Lizard from the Titan crystal, and they'll give me the resources I need to ascend Lizard straight away. And it'll be the same for Spider-Man Provisa, who is in Double Track right now. So he's, I think it's day 84. There he is. Yeah, so the Dimensional Travel Device token, which is what you use to get Spider-Man. So once I get that, once Ascension goes live, I'll get the resources to ascend him as well. So that'll be great. And then we don't know who else is going to be ascendable apart from the new champions such as Doctor Strange, the rework, J. Jonah Jameson, Blue Marvel, Pixie. We know those new champions will be able to be ascendable, and all the champions from then on will be ascendable if you get them. I'm not sure if you get them from the Titan, or if you at least get them like as a first release, you'll be able to ascend them. It's very new, but the main thing to take away from this video is don't hoard your crystals anymore. Like unless you're waiting for the Titan rollover or something, or you're waiting for the new 7 stars to be added to the base pool. So unless you're waiting for those new champions to come in December, there's nothing really else you need to hoard for, because Kabam will know exactly how many 7 stars you've opened and how many duplicates you've gotten, how many max seekers you've gotten. And so they'll give you the amount of shards, Ascension shards, according to how many you've opened and how many you've duplicated between now and then. So there's a lot to look forward to, a lot of new stuff going on, but hopefully this video sort of made sense of that post, because there was a lot of information in that post. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, or hit me up on Discord. But until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out.